Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Dark Sun Wake of the Ravager. In the last episode, we got inside the volcano, we slaughtered a few Draxans, Templars, and now we met the Verini. We gained their trust somewhat, and now we have this. This is a meeting, so let's go ahead, see what they're doing. A large meeting is going on in this chamber. The Verini in the center of the room is currently speaking. Everyone else is silent.
Many have expressed concern for their mates working outside the temple. Notimus, again I ask you to put another shift on the crops. Families could spend more time together. Thank you.
Is this
Thank
Marge's?
you, Rovell. In light of the recent trouble, I will...
Oh, if I click... Oh my god, it's the same audio clip. If I click next to read what it says, the voice cuts down. Oh my god.
Something must be done to get rid of these Draxans. Are we to be prisoners in our own homes? I suggest we sweep the surrounding area and destroy all the Draxans we encounter. We must resort to force.
And now it pops. Oh my god, the jank.
I do not think you addressed the real problem. The Draxans are only the agents of a more powerful foe. We must find the root of this problem, or it will simply return. I have consulted the seal, and find what you always do. That it advises caution, patience, and no action whatsoever. Tell us something new. I grow tired of this story.
So you are the evil dude. Okay. And now it changes the face? What the hell is wrong with this? A gas goes through the crowd. One of Verini emerges from the shocked gathering. Who's this guy?
Rodell, you are out of order. You know the laws of the council. Apologize and be quiet. Why should I be quiet? So I can listen to another meeting where this mystical seal has advised us to do nothing again? I do not hear this message. Give us all access to the seal so we can hear this message for ourselves. Of everyone here, Brotel, you should know that it is not possible. I am tired of obeying all these laws handed down by the Great Seal. You are using an outdated legend as a means of controlling the tribe. There is no power in the seal. Brotel, you are walking on thin. I demand to see this seal. Let everyone have access to it. I want to have this message firsthand. Yes. We want to see the seal. You see, I am not alone. There are others that agree with me. Brotel, all you are doing is creating conflict. I warn you again. What are you going to do? Go into your room and speak to the floor. Your power over the tribe is weakening. Your age has made you believe in myths. Sorvel knew this. That is why you had him killed. Yeah, you suggest such a thing. You are the only one that should be accused of any wrongdoing in this temple. You and your rebels have spare us your speech. We all know your feelings for the rebellion. Your way of thinking is as ancient as that myth of the seal. Your time as keeper is almost over. The rebellion will... That is enough.
Okay.
I will hear no more of this rebellious talk. This meeting has been disrupted, and I, as keeper, declare it over. Brotel, get out of my sight. Now. Give up the seal, old one. Give up your myth before it kills you.
Ooh, you know the law. Apologize, be quiet. You've caused enough trouble already. Why should I be quiet? Oh, you changed the face? Okay. So you can listen to another meeting where this mystical seal has advised his humanity to gain a new message. Give us access to the seal so we can hear the message for ourselves. Oh no, it's the whole thing. Oh no. This is the whole thing, guys, in case you did skip through the part. Oh, right, so your agents made you believe in myths. Sorval knew this. That is why you had him killed. Oh, we missed that part. There's just such a thing, you're rebels, blah 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 blah. Your way of thinking is ancient. Okay. Okay. Barely heard over the din, brutally as a last taunt. Give up the shield, old one. Give up your meat before it kills you. Okay, we have already seen that one. Okay. While you were doing this, I probably should have full screen this because you're probably gonna see some black box lines. There you go. And Jesus Almighty. Okay, can I actually move the cursor? Thank you. Hello. I thought it proper that are you a man or a woman? Oh, you're a woman. Okay. Hello, I thought it proper that I introduce myself. I'm Chander, a visiting merchant. Let me start by telling you that what you just saw is very unusual. Varini never act like that normally. I'm Misrol. A pleasure. You must be after something big to come all this way into the mountains. This place is as mystical to us as the Fire Ruby is to the Varini. Oh, the Fire Ruby is what we need. Tell me about the Fire Ruby. The Fire Ruby is a legend that marks the coming of the Varini to this temple. I've heard the legend several times. It is very entertaining. Can you tell me oh, what are you doing here? I was with a merchant caravan that was attacked by bandits. Ulbin and I would have died like the rest of it if it wasn't for the Varini. They found the remainder of our caravan and brought us here. Okay. Who is Ulbin? Ulbin is an associate. I don't know him that well. He paid for passage with our caravan and was the only other survivor of the bandits' attack. If you meet him, pay no attention to his insults. He thinks that everyone is below him mentally. He treats everyone with contempt. Okay, what was that argument all about? You mean between Nortimus and Brothel? It was about the Great Seal. The Varini have a system that is both religious and political. Brothel is challenging the Order's control over the tribe. Can you tell me the legend then? I could tell you, but Fori is the only one who can do the story justice. Ask her about it. She loves telling that story. Who is Fori? Fori is the storyteller of the Varini. She's responsible for keeping the legends alive through her tales. I think she would be a great source of information for you. Where can I find her? Fori is to the north of this room. Take the first right and you can follow it to her chambers. Where am I? Do you mean where as in this place or where as in relation to Tyr? How far am I from Tyr? You're in the Ringing Mountains to the north of Tyr. I'd say at least 30 miles, but that's just what the Varini tell me. What is this place, a temple? From what I hear, this was some kind of temple. The Varini didn't build it. It's been here for a very long time. Nice meeting you. Take care. Okay. Like I've said, I think that you should go and visit Fori if you want to know what's going on in here. She's the one to... Who are they? Friends of yours, Chander? While talking to Chander, you fail to notice Varini listening intently to your conversation. Well, I'd best be running along. Nice meeting you. Chander leaves in a hurry. The Varini looks you over. Who are you and what do you want here? Roan was to let no one into the temple. I am Mistral. Your name has been noted. Why are you here? Who are you? I am Galinix, member of the Order of the Seal. Please understand that these are trying times for us. You've come into our home, and I need to know why. I killed the Draxons outside. The road let me in. In that case, I must thank you for all of us. Those Draxons were causing us a great deal of difficulty. I'm curious, though. How did you manage to cross the mountains and find us? I walked through a tapestry in Tyr. Of course you did. I never heard of a method of travel like that, but if you walk into a tapestry and ended up here, I'm not arguing with you. Why did you come here? The Veiled Alliance sent me here. I believe and I have heard of this Veiled Alliance, a collection of wizards and clerics, correct? What will they send you here for? We have nothing of value except my needs. Please be patient. Jesus Almighty, every morning. In any case, welcome to our temple. There's a visitor's area south of the hall and a dining area across from it. When you are settled, I suggest talking to Nortimus. In the meantime, I wouldn't go wandering around. All of us are edgy through enough with the Draxons about, and we don't want any confrontations in the temple. Good day to you. Okay, let's go visit Fori to the right. So this. Oh, hello, sleeping thing. I think I'm gonna take advantage of this. No sounds? That's very weird. Talk. Good to see you again. Need your advice. Can you help me? Never mind. What are you doing here? The Verini provides this area for visitors. I can't leave until this distraction problem is resolved, so here I am. I'm sure the Verini would escort you to safety. Yes, I know they would, but I'd rather they kept their soldiers here. The Verini are very kind and they enjoy my company. So I am staying until this is resolved. Do you know anything about the Draxons? I'm a merchant. I don't keep up with military conflicts, unless it affects trade, of course. Usually it's a sign that you should move on. The Draxons don't affect trade? Of course they do, but I realize that I cannot move on, so I'm making the best of it. I'm trying to arrange a trade with the Verini when this is over. Uh-huh. Isn't that a bit optimistic? Optimism is important in my line of work. You don't go into a deal thinking you're going to come out the loser. I don't dwell on the possibility of a bad outcome. Okay. What do you know about the Verini? Honestly, I don't know that much about them. I'll tell you what I can though. Okay. Who are some of the other Verini here? Offhand, I could tell you about Fori, Talo, Elvan, Jakat, or Kel. There are others, but those are the ones I associate with the most. Okay, what is Talo like? Talo is the chief chef of the Verini. The best way to describe him is active. I've never seen him sit still for more than a minute or so. It's hard to miss. Who's Elvan? Elvan is a metal worker. He can make anything from weapons to jewelry. All with my. Oh, if you ever need anything done with. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Where does he live? Elvan is in the north wing of this temple. All his shop is all the way at the end of the hallway. Tell me about Jakat. Jakat is a sculptor. He makes the most unusual statues I've ever seen. His methods are somewhat, well, you'll have to see for yourself. Okay. While this method is unusual, let's just say that I have never seen anyone work in the same manner as he does. You should see it for yourself. Tell me about Kel. Kel is a glass blower. Her talent is extraordinary. I hope I will be able to take some of her work with me when I leave. It will fetch quite a high price. Who are the others? I know there's a preserver named Zydeco. He's a recluse. He never leaves his lab unless absolutely necessary. You can hear explosions every so often, so we know he's still alive. Okay, so we know about Zydeco. Where can I find him? In the north wing of the temple. I think his quarters are somewhere near the meditation chamber. Okay. Thank you for your assistance. Goodbye. Yep. Let's go and visit this Fori first. I think it's somewhere. This is the dining area, probably. Should we go over here and visit the thing? Okay, there is someone over here. Who's this guy? A Verini. Okay, well, you're just a Verini, so whatever, bro. Do we have anything here? Okay, no. Well, nice place, guys. Gotta go now. See ya. Okay. That's a very weird dude. Okay, something tell me I can go over there, but I don't know. Wasn't I supposed to find... Of course you're giving me the wrong map. Okay, you're giving me the wrong map. This is not the Verini Temple. This is the previous map. It's always a pleasure, this game. It's always a pleasure. Okay, let's move somewhere. Let's go north. I think I need to go north. Unless there is more to it than this thing. Okay, who is this guy? Hello, sir. 40. Weren't you supposed to be... Oh, whatever. Whatever. Always they come to seek advice. Even the visitors. How can I help you, young one? Chandra said I should talk to you. Ah, Chandra is so nice. Never a better visitor has there been to this tribe. She is most kind to send you, but I believe she has overstepped her bounds this time. What do you mean? Is Chandra in trouble? No, I was telling Chandler about a problem that I was having. I mentioned that I wished there was someone that could help, someone neutral. I guess she saw you as that someone. What is the problem? Recently, one of the members of the Order was killed. Apparently, it was an accident. I hope there will be an investigation, but the drugs and problem, there's no one to do it. So you want me to do about? Well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, you've proved yourself by destroying the Draxon camp. If you ask to investigate, I don't think that Nortemus would say no to you. Roan is too busy to do it. Very well, I'll help you with this investigation. Oh, very well, I'll help you with this investigation. I'm relieved. There is something unusual about Sorba's death. I just don't think it was killed by accident. You must ask Nortemus for permission to investigate. He's the only one that can give you such authority here. So, what are you doing here, by the way? This is where I live. This way I am close to everyone, so they never have to go far to find me. Can you tell me about the Verini's history? What would you like to know about us? I can tell you about individual Verini or the Order. I can also tell you a bit about Verini society. Tell me about Verini society. Twice a year, our tribe meets with one of the other local tribes. We hold a large meeting and talk of all the things that have happened over the last year. Tell me about the Order. What would you like to know about it? When was the Order founded? The Order was founded some 600 years ago, when Lovus first brought his people to this temple. How does the Order work? Our Order is much like your association of Templars, except of course we will never use such foul magics or backstab each other for position. The Order maintains a faith, one which we all believe in. It unites us. Okay, bro. Change the subject. Okay, can you tell me one of your stories? Tell me the story of Lord. Oh, what was the visitor story? There was a traveler here not long ago who brought me this tale. It concerns the exploits of the team from Uric, who have quite a reputation, I understand. Please continue. Legend has it that at one time there was a great evil that lurked in the Smoking Crown Mountains. This creature, whose shape was never seen, was called the Stealer, for that is just what it did. No one was safer after sunset. The Stealer would claim the lives of anyone who dared to venture into the darkness. People would vanish without a trace, never to be seen again. Please continue. One evening the mayor's daughter, Lalandra, ventured out to collect some water from the well. 3 armed men were sent with her. None of them returned. At the well, 3 torn and mangled bodies were found. There was no trace of Lalandra to be found anywhere. Hearing of the recent heroic slaying of a Hedgekin invasion, the mayor called for the team from Uric to come forth and destroy the Stealer. Oh, oh my god. Days later, Diamond and something, otherwise known as the team from Uric, arrived in town. They assured the mayor and the townspeople that the Stealer would be no more. Taking a large fee and plenty of provisions, the team headed into the mountains to find the Stealer. Nestled up on a hill overlooking the town, the team found a dark cave leading into the mountain. Undaunted, they... Okay, bro. Nobody cares. Later. How to break a story. Just don't listen to people. Just a secret to life is do not listen to people. Ah, look, there's a tapestry. There's tapestry here. Use. This tapestry has not been activated. Oh. Can I activate it with my super duper fun? Where did I put my super duper fun? Now that's a nice question. Have you seen my super duper fun? I think not. Excuse me, what is my super duper fun? So my, what is it? Maybe it just needs to be activated with something else. You know, I certainly do hope that this not screw me over. Right. Okay. Sure game. I'm sure everything will gonna be fine. Okay, so next we have this area. Lots of dead people. Those are the tombs, I suppose. The first thing we have to do is I want to go north. I assume there's gonna be more. I'm sorry, but without Nortimus' permission, it's not Nortimus, it's Noretmus now. Okay, temple wing. So we need to find this Nortimus. And okay, so just go and speak with this dude. Excuse you, sir. It's Nortimus, see? So, you must be the adventurer who destroyed the Draxon camp. Ron sent word to me of your arrival. Welcome to our home, and thank you. Fori asked me to investigate Sorbal's death. I see, Forrester suspects foul play, eh? She always said she didn't believe in coincidence. But why choose you? I have no idea she wanted me to do. She said I was a neutral party. Neutral, yes. You have not been here long enough to be affected by this ludicrous rebellion. I don't think there will be a problem with you. I still don't believe it's such a wise decision to let strangers walk freely about the temple. We know so little about them. So noted. And correct. We do not know much about them. But if Ro didn't stop them from entering, she must have checked them. Are you willing to take the responsibility of conducting the investigation? Sure. Excellent. I will issue a message to everyone notifying them that shall cooperate with you fully. You may go where you wish. If you find anything, I expect you to report to me at once. But Nortimus, should you really be bothered with this? I am in charge of criminal matters and... No, Galinix. Sorval was a good friend and a member of the Order. If there was any foul play involved, I want to hear about it first. Okay. Okay, how should I go about this investigation? Examine where he was killed. Look for evidence of foul play. I want to alleviate for his worries that Sorval was murdered. I will initiate an open door policy regarding this investigation. What this means is that you will have access to every room in the temple except the sealed chamber. Try not to disturb too many families, though. Nortimus, I must insist that I will be exempt from this open door policy. You know how critical my work is to this temple. I don't want any other death from tremors I missed. I understand. I wouldn't want another life lost. Your quarter are exempt from this policy. Bro, you realize that saying this makes you the first prime suspect? Okay, let's do this first before meddling with other things. So I do have access to this area though, which obviously, oh, something is here. Hello. This shelf is covered with books and scrolls on various topics. However, there is nothing that catches Mr.'s eye as being particularly interesting. Well, thank you, I guess. For nothing. Okay, there's a book over here. Use. Prince of Panyasta by Trogari. My darling, please forgive me for my obsession. I have sought the ultimate for so long now that I can no longer tell one adventure from another. And time has little meaning. Long have I sought the ultimate, and it has been a hard journey indeed. An unseen force seems to hinder me night and day. Sometimes this force has gone so far as to slow time itself, so the world moves in slow motion. On my last quest, this malicious spirit even stole some of my hard-earned items from my very hands. Never again did I see these items, and many paths were blocked because of the loss. It's called bug. It's a bug, clearly. Recently, I found myself in a new land. I must admit it was refreshing after the seeming eternity I spent in that alternate plane I often found myself. I was almost at my wit's end with that place. The citizenry... Okay, bro. Stop. It's... I'm not one that reads these things. Yes. Perhaps you found this amusing. I'm sure, guys, you're gonna tell me that there is something important in this book, so I'm gonna pick this up, and that I can freely move now. Okay, let us just move. Okay, so we have no access to that area. Maybe we do now, maybe we don't. Who are these people? Excuse you? Who are you, sir? Well, let's start going this way, the southern wing. Okay, let's go this way. Again. Hmm. Okay, so let's go this way and see what's in. Oh, there's a book over there. Is that a book of something? Oh, right. I like the fact that this game just lags like crazy. Go this way. And we can go... stop, please. Go over this way. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. What is this? It's a book, obviously. The book is filled with hundreds of recipes. You flip through a couple of them, but once you see some of the required ingredients, you promptly close the book. Talk to Talo. It is good to meet you. I have heard about your arrival from many of my tribe. What can I do to help you? Can I ask you about some questions? Something about Sovral? I heard that Nortimus gave you permission to investigate Sovral's death. I hope you don't think there is anything wrongdoing involved. Was anything acting suspicious that day? Aside from the usual suspicions about the Order's workings, I don't think there was anyone that stood out as acting unusual. There is that fellow Ulbin, but he always looks like that. Where when he was killed? I remember I was in the eating area serving Mortimos when there was a sudden quake. Sorval and Galinix were sent for to assess the damage. 2 guards were dispatched to find them. Galinix was found, but the other guard returned with terrible news. Sorval had been killed. Apparently one of the statues had fallen during the quake. Galinix was beside himself. Do you normally get many quakes here? Yes, all the time. Most of them are so small, but there's little more than a slight rumbling. Sometimes there are more violent ones, though. This volcano is still active, you know, or so they say. Why was Galenix so upset? Galenix is in charge of predicting quake times. He has a flawless system, almost. He's only missed 3 quakes this year. Too bad this one was fatal. Who says this? The Order, of course. Supposedly, this volcano is kept from erupting by the seal. I wish that they would let us be the judge of that instead of just telling us. What can you tell me about Sorval? Sorval was nice enough. I didn't associate with him or other Order members much. I find the company a bit stifling, sorry. I do not share their beliefs. Whose side are you on regarding the seal? I don't believe in forcing my beliefs on anyone, but since you ask, I think the Order should just give everyone access to the seal. This way we will all be able to see if it is indeed magical. I'm getting tired of being told what the seal did this or the seal said that. I want to see for myself. I've got some questions to ask it. That's all for your time. Okay, goodbye. So what are you doing here? These are my quarters, silly. This is where I read up on all the recipes that I've created. To find the perfect recipe for the next meal and mark the page so I won't forget it. What recipe are you making next? I don't remember the exact one. I have so many. The book on the desk has it in there somewhere. Some page 37. Okay. This one? You turn to page 37. Key ingredients in this dish is the elusive groza root. Any cook worth his weight has an ample supply of these shire roots on hand at all times. The dish cannot be properly prepared without. Um, yeah, sure. So, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we know we need to get this groza root. Good job, you sir. You are somewhere in that wall. So, okay, more people here. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is the kids area. Okay. Right. All the telepap... Is that telepuppies? Teletubbies. Man, Xarax, who are you?
Ah, the adventurers. Please come in and chat for a while. I'd love to hear about the outside world. Ready to get the chance to travel abroad anymore?
I'm Mistral.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Looks like you've been in a few fights in your time, eh? I don't think those Draxons were much of a match for you.
No, actually, the Draxan Accent Warrior.
Yes, I have heard that the Draxons are indeed excellent warriors. I fear that this may be a problem to this temple in the near future. We cannot hold ourselves out to give rebel against them.
So, I have some questions about Sorval.
Ah, he was
I can't read.
he who was returned to the earth. Of course you may ask me some questions. I knew him well.
Where were you when Sorval was killed?
I was here. The tremor began and I heard a loud crash. I ran to see what happened and found Sovra's body. A guard showed up a few moments later.
Did you hear or see anything strange?
Children were crying and some people were yelling. I didn't hear anything out. Wait, before the eruption, I was meditating and I was interrupted. Someone was running in the corridor. It could have been a child, but most of them are well behaved enough not to run.
Do you recall anything else?
I'm sorry, but that's all I remember.
Okay. Did Sorval have any enemies?
I don't know of anyone who has ever had an argument with Sorval. He had a truly unique personality. One could not be mad at him even if one tried. You don't think someone murdered him, do you?
Some believe Sorval was murdered.
I find it hard to believe that someone would want him dead. There's no motive.
Mm-hmm. How often do you talk to Sorval?
Almost every day, he came here in the mornings before he went to do more work on the statues. He kept telling me that these statues were the key to unlocking some Atta's mysteries.
Oh. Did he ever mention that anything was wrong?
On the day he died, he came to me in the morning, but he seemed distracted. He was really not himself. He kept looking around. I remember he said the strangest thing to me that day.
What did he say?
He said, "Who can you really trust?" I asked him what he meant, but he brushed it off. I've never known him to be so secretive, but he surely was that day. Perhaps someone was after him. I don't know. I've told you everything I know about Sorval. He has returned to the earth so that another life can begin. Let's talk of other things.
So, what do you do?
I pray, maintain the crops and fields that the temple uses, and see that we do not our precious resource deplete. Sorry. I also play elements and influences with Zideco. On occasion, I have also been known to make potions for those in need.
What kind of potions do you make?
I can make many types of feeding and curing potions, as well as some enchantment potions. The cost to you is time and a fee. That is, of course, if you want me to make one.
I'd like him to make me a potion, yeah. I would like a cure critical wounds potion. 168 hours for a cure wounds. Sure. A batch of 5 potions. Oh, yes. Okay.
Excellent, I will begin immediately.
Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I have to leave. So, the plot thickens. Let us keep moving now and see what else we got. We've been there. Oh my god, this game is so laggy. It's a pity though. It's a pity. Okay, is there anything else here? Nope. There's something over there. There's something over there. Something over there. I would like to. What happened? Oh, it's the explosion of the mage. Can you stop moving? Gee, stop it. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I do know. This statue reminds Mistral of the druids she has run across in her travels. It holds a broad branch in one hand. Okay.
The statue of this unknown beast is incredibly detailed. Mr. would swear someone turned a creature that looked like this to stone rather than sculpt it. Oh, those are the statues that the dude made. Okay. The statue has fallen over, but remarkably still intact. Mistral marvels at the work that went into sculpting it. Mistral notices a small pile of powder near the base of the statue. On further examination, you see that it is powdered glass. Okay. Interesting. There's a grappling hook over here, which I don't need. I have plenty. Or maybe it's something useful for the investigation. Who knows? Let's go and see. No, it's just a grappling hook. Okay. Okay. Well, if there was a map in this game, that would be great. But there isn't, so whatever. So this is the kids area. These are all kids, I suppose. Reni's child, yeah, I don't care. By bros. Do they have anything to say? Anything interesting? Hello, who are you? I've never seen you before. You come to play with us? No, I've come to slaughter you. Okay, do you know anything about Sorval? He was killed by a statue. I liked him. He showed us his drawings of the statues. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Right, so it's definitely murder, obviously. If there's anything Lieutenant Colombo taught us, is that there is always a murder. Can I help you? You seem to be lost. Is there a problem with me coming here? If you're here on behalf of the Order, we don't want you here. This area is for the rebellion. I'm investigating Sorvo's death. I hope you don't think we had anything to do with that. We want to remove the Order in a less hostile manner. It didn't sound that way in the meeting. Brother has his reasons. He may threaten, but it is just to show that we are determined. He will not kill anyone. It's not like that. I was not sent here by the Order, by the way. Well, we will take you on your word. Beyond these rooms are Brothel and Prosser's quarters. Tell me about Prosser's. Prosser is Brodel's youngest brother. He tells us that you helped him defeat some fire elementals. We thank you for that. What is the rebellion about? The rebellion exists because of the Order has subjugated this temple for too long. We want a new method of rule established that takes the people into account. How will achieve this goal? Eventually, everyone will agree that our system is indeed better. When that happens, we will have a vote, and the Order shall be disposed. We will go about it peacefully. Tell me about Brodel. Brodel is the leader of our movement. He is the driving force behind this rebellion. He was once an initiate in the Order, so he knows exactly what is wrong with it. Okay. Don't believe everything the Order tells you. Wow. Thank you, game, for completely messing up the graphic. So, where should we go? Let's go speak with Brodel. So, the Order sends its lackey to me now. What's wrong? Are they afraid to come to me directly? They know I'm winning. I'm not part of the Order. Oh no, you're not investigating Sorva's death then. Perhaps you're working for them without knowing it. What are you talking about? Don't pretend you don't know of the rebellion. I saw you talking to Galinix after the meeting. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent here a no. Why would I spy on you? The Order doesn't want me revealing the truth about the seal. Of course, I know that the thing is really for. Why did you come here? I'm getting tired of amusing you. I'm investigating Sorvo's death. I'd like to chat, but I just don't have the time. Perhaps later. I'd like to discuss some things with you. I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Some other time. I still like to discuss some things with you. Can you tell me about the Verini? I'm leaving. Goodbye. Don't believe the Order. Nothing but lies. But I think I know. I'm not following you. Of course not. I have some things I'd like to discuss with you. Can you tell me about the Verini? I'm investigating Sorvo's death. Okay.
Well, is there anything I need to check or investigate here? No. Let's speak with your brother. Maybe your brother did something. Who knows? No, this is not your brother. Actually, it is. Level 7. Hello again. What can I do for you? Can you ask you some question about Sorval? Sorval, I knew him. He used to tell me about the statues. He liked them a lot. He said that they would tell us about who built the temple. Oh, did you notice anything strange that day? When I got to the statues, he sent me away. That was strange. I left, and a little later the tremor happened. I heard something fall and ran out to see, but Brother stopped me. He said that I shouldn't look. Where was Brother during this? He was in the hallway with some others. I guess he had been in meeting. Did he say anything else about the statues? He showed me some of the sketches he made and told me about how they worked. He said that water made them move, but I don't see how. When was the last time you talked to Sorval? The day he died. Brother didn't like me talking to him, but I would sneak out and go to the statues. Sorval was upset, and he told me to go away. He'd never said that before. Did Sorval ever mention any enemies? Oh no, he never said anything like that. He talked about the statues all the time. Sometimes he got so wrapped up in the what I was there. He was very nice for a member of the order. I don't know any more about Sorval. Anyway, talking about him makes me sad. Let's talk about happier things. Tell me about the rebels. What do you want to know? Will the rebels ever kill an order member? No, brother will never do that. He doesn't want to kill anyone. He wants no violence. Okay. How did the rebellion get started? Brother tells everyone it's because the order doesn't take the people's opinion into account. I don't think that's why. Okay, so why? I don't know, but brother's my brother, and he must have had a good reason. I've been around him long enough to know when he is fibbling, or fibbing, whatever that means, and he's when he says he started this rebellion because of the order. Please don't tell him I said that. I don't want him to be upset. He didn't sound that way in the meeting. I know, brother scares me when he yells at Nortimos like that. I hope he doesn't get him hurt. He says that the order might try to kill him. I don't think they would do that. Why would they? I don't know if they would. I hope not. Brother's the only family I have. I don't want to be left alone. Okay. So by totally not being spies, we're gonna talk with brother now. Can we get access to your discussions? No. Okay, bro. Cool story. So we need water. Alright, so if we can get water, we can get the statues to work. That was what we've been told, and there is water over here. I thought I saw that. Can I get some water? No, obviously. Does the game entail that? No. Why would it entail that? There's stuff over here. I don't know what to do with that stuff. I cannot seem to investigate these things further. Oh, I can actually now. So this is a game of elements. But I cannot do anything about it. So it seems to me like, okay, that's the game elements and stuff. Definitely. They always have to place those mini games, I guess. I don't know, maybe you cannot do anything with it. Why is there a toy over here? I don't know. Okay, there is nothing over here. The map is obviously the wrong one. No, it's the correct one, surprisingly. Surprisingly surprised. There's a guy stuck in the wall. That's very good. So the only way I can solve this issue is by going... Okay, there was powder glass. We know there was powder glass. But we don't know anything else here. Okay. Can we investigate the other statues? No. We can investigate this, but the game just goes, no, you cannot. Okay, so... I think we've seen everything here. I think we've seen everything. Let's just get out of here. I don't think there's anything else here. But who should I talk to? No, Mistral, don't go there. It's the wrong way. Mistral, it's not the right way. Yeah, pathfinding is difficult to code. Okay, is there anything else down here? No, this is just a weird corner. Well, this episode is really sad. Me running around, talking with NPCs. Really, really, really sad. Okay, well, let's keep going. I think we can go this way. I think now we can go north, I suppose. Can I go north, please? I don't want to enter the northern wing, though. I want to go here. Greeting, what species do you have here? I investigate Sarva's death. Of course, I should have known you were the ones that we were told about. Sarva was a good person. If it was indeed murdered, I hope you find the person responsible. May I enter the crypt? Of course, you weren't here when the looting began, so we've got no reason to suspect you. Go on in. What are you guarding? We're getting our crypt. Someone has been looting the tombs and taking items from them. Who will do such a thing? We don't know. It's presumably the rebels, trying to make themselves more of a nuisance than they already are. What kind of things were taken? Jewelry, ornaments, and other trinkets. Nothing grand, but enough to warrant a duty guarding the dead. Okay. So the problem is, what's the proper tomb? The tombs does not really carve a great deal of effort went into making this. Okay, so which one is the tomb I'm looking for? This one? This one? This one? I cannot click on this tomb. Now I can. This game. Where is the tomb of the idiot that died? You can tell how long this tomb has been here by the layer of dust on it. Yes, so what is the, where? Oh, Sorval, it's sealed tightly. Okay. Do I get anything? No, it just says Sorval. Okay. Also, what is this? Glass powder. Okay. We have it in our inventory. So this glass powder. Huh. Well, nothing's going on, guys. And let me see. 47 minutes? God damn. Let me save and just bid you farewell, guys. That's a boring episode. Okay, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching this boring episode of Dark Sun. Take care. Bye bye.